Washington's shutdown isn't just freezing paychecks, it's freezing weapons. Billions in US arms bound for NATO and Ukraine are now stuck in limbo. From missiles to launches, deliveries have stalled, and America's allies are waiting. As the shutdown drags on, its cost is no longer just political, it's global. A 40-day government shutdown is now rippling through Washington's foreign policy machinery, with more than $5 billion worth of US weapon exports to NATO allies and Ukraine delayed, according to estimates shared by the State Department with Axios. The slowdown, officials say, is the result of furloughs and staff shortages across key agencies, leaving approvals, logistics, and congressional notifications in limbo. Deliveries of advanced systems, including AMRAAM missiles, Aegis combat systems, and HIMARS launchers, have been affected. A senior State Department official told Axios the delays are hurting both America's allies and its own defense industry, stalling the delivery of critical capabilities to Europe. Many of these exports were expected to reinforce NATO stockpiles and indirectly support Ukraine's war effort through transfers from partner nations. The weapons sales, typically routine and non-controversial, include both direct government-to-government transactions and export licenses for private defense manufacturers. But under the Arms Export Control Act, every major sale requires congressional review, a process now stuck because many of the staff responsible for briefing committees have been furloughed. The State Department's Bureau of Political Military Affairs, which oversees arms transfers, is operating at roughly a quarter of its normal capacity, leaving dozens of cases pending. The delay has drawn criticism on Capitol Hill, where Republicans argue that the administration's handling of the shutdown is endangering US credibility abroad. State Department spokesperson Tommy Pigott told Axios that Democrats are holding up critical weapons sales, warning that the freeze undermines both America's defense industry and the security of its allies.
Democrats are holding up critical weapons sales, including to our NATO allies, which harms the US industrial base and puts our and our partners' security at risk.
Senator James Risch, who chairs the Senate Foreign Relations Committee, said the disruption only benefits rivals like China and Russia, whose arms production and foreign outreach continue unchecked. He told Axios that
China and Russia aren't shut down. Their efforts to undermine the US and our partners and allies get easier, while our industrial base suffers and our allies' needs go unmet.
According to reports, the affected shipments could include weapon systems destined for Ukraine through NATO intermediaries, a blow to Kyiv's efforts to maintain battlefield readiness as winter approaches. For Washington, the episode highlights how a domestic budget standoff has now spilt into global security, turning bureaucratic paralysis into a strategic setback for the United States and its allies.